Hey, folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Shooting Up North, Instagram at Alliance PW Network, and feel free to join our Facebook group, the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. And if you want to get your hands on the official Shooting Up North hot and cold drink tumbler, send me an email, alliancepwnetwork at gmail.com, alliancepwnetwork at gmail.com. It's a 30-ounce hot and cold drink stainless steel tumbler. We've shipped out quite a few of these already. AlliancePWNetwork at gmail.com. Send me that email and I will send you all the details on how you can get your hands on one of these absolutely beautiful tumblers designed by Justin Donay. Great tumbler. Look how beautiful that is. So again, AlliancePWNetwork at gmail.com. Okay, this is Impact Wrestling news and notes for August 3rd, 2022. Let's get into it. You may already know, but Madison Rayne no longer with Impact Wrestling. Madison Rayne signing on with AEW as a coach for the female talent. Fightful.com released this article earlier today. It says on Wednesday, AEW announced that Madison Rayne had joined AEW as a coach for the female talent. Rayne is a former five-time Knockouts champion who remained active in the ring, last wrestling at the July 16th Impact Wrestling TV tapings. In addition to that, Tony Khan, who is very excited to be bringing Madison Rayne aboard. Madison Rayne also very excited from what I'm reading. Tony Khan is open to Madison Rayne actually wrestling in AEW, so we might see her wrestle in AEW. But right now, primarily her job is going to be as a coach for the female talent. I think it's a good move for Madison Rayne. Again, as I mentioned, she's a former five-time Impact Knockouts champion. She's held the Impact Wrestling Knockouts tag team titles on a number of occasions as well. She's been with Impact, TNA Impact on and off since 2009. She's accomplished everything that she could have accomplished in Impact Wrestling. It was time for her to make a move, to leave and try other things. And this is a great opportunity for Madison Rayne. So I think she's going to do a fantastic job. I think she's going to do a wonderful job for Impact Wrestling. I'm sure she's very, very excited about this opportunity. And but for Impact Wrestling, it's kind of a I don't want to offend her. I know she's 36. She's going to be 40 soon in a couple of years. But it's kind of out with the old, in with the new. With her leaving, going to AEW, it opens a door now for more TV time that she would have normally have gotten. Now could go to new faces. We could see more of Madison. Sorry, more of Masha Slamovich, more of Killer Kelly, more Giselle Shaw. Opens the door if they bring in some new talent as well. Opens the door for them as well. So it's a good move for Madison Rayne. It's also a good move for Impact Wrestling, as now we get to see more TV time has opened up for newer faces in Impact Wrestling. And like I said, if they bring in like an Alexia Nicole, there's one new face that I'm going to talk about shortly. But it again opens the door, opens more TV time for new faces in Impact Wrestling. So again, out with the old, in with the new scenario for Impact Wrestling. But again, I wish nothing but the best of luck for Madison Rayne. I'm sure we're going to see her in the ring in AEW. I'm sure we're going to see a Madison Rayne match probably before the year is up in AEW. But as a coach for the female talent, again, she's going to do a great job. And one more time, I wish her nothing but the best of luck in AEW. So Kiera Hogan, let me pull up the right. Here we go. No, that's not it. Kiera Hogan, here. Kiera Hogan felt like she was always somebody's best friend in Impact Wrestling. Sorry, I had the wrong article up there, so I apologize for that. So Fightful put this out. It says, let me see. So Kiera Hogan felt like she was always somebody's best friend in Impact Wrestling. Says Kiera Hogan joined Impact Wrestling in 2017, working with the company until her departure in 2021. Hogan was started being featured more in the final year of her run when she formed Fire and Flavor with Tasha Steeles. The duo would go on to win the tag team title. So she was speaking with Thunder Rosa on Rosa's Taco vlog. So here's what Kiera Hogan had to say. So let me read what she had. Kiera Hogan said, "At Impact, I was there for 4 years, and I was always in storylines. I was always somebody's best friend. I never got a singles run, a title, which is something I really wanted before I left, but I didn't get it. I got to wrestle Mickie James for the title in at eight at in at NWA, which was cool, amazing, so grateful. That's my idol. I couldn't believe it. It took me leaving Impact Wrestling to get a title shot, but it's Mickie James, so I'm grateful. I was always somebody's best friend. I was Allie's best friend. I was Jordan's best friend. Madison Rain's best friend. Can I be myself? Am I not strong enough to be myself? Am I not strong enough? Am I not a strong enough character? What is it? That's why I changed my character and tried to do something different and not the same old, same old. Maybe I'm stale, so I tried to switch it up. So I agree with Kiera Hogan. They kind of teased giving her a singles run before they paired her up with Tasha Steeles. I always felt she deserved the singles run. I always felt she deserved a run as the Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion. I'm not sure why she didn't get it, but I could understand the frustration. But she's saying that she was always somebody's best friend, and so now she's in AEW, which is okay. But isn't she like best friends with two other wrestlers now in the baddies? So she's still she moved to another promotion, and but she's still basically, you know, somebody's best friend. You know, and she's not getting the singles run in AEW. Well, maybe she will get one eventually, but she's not getting the singles run. She's I think she's Red Velvet's best friend. So this, like she said, same old in AEW. But back to Impact, I did feel I did feel that she should have gotten a singles run. Like I said, I thought I always wanted her to have a run with the title. And it's funny how she says it took her to leave Impact Wrestling to get a title shot, because when she was given the title shot against Mickie James at NWA, me and BQ of the Impact Lounge, we kind of laughed at that. We were both like, wow. So she had to leave Impact Wrestling, go to AEW, and then she's getting a title shot in NWA. So we thought that was kind of funny, and it's funny how she points it out here. But again, no, she's very talented, extremely talented wrestler, and I'm sure she's gonna continue being somebody's best friend in AEW as part of the baddies. So good luck there, Kiera Hogan. Hopefully no, hopefully she can get a singles run in AEW, because she's capable of it, right? She's capable of a singles run. She's capable of being a singles champion. So we'll see if she gets a title run or a singles run, I should say, in I almost said NWA, in AEW. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, so Impact Wrestling, and oh, come on. Impact Wrestling announces a Texas return for later this month. Impact Wrestling is returning to Texas this month for TV tapings. The company announced via press release that they will have tapings in Dallas on August 26th and 27th, dubbed the Lone Star Stampede. So Impact Wrestling, it indicates here again. Actually, Josh Alexander, Giselle Shaw will be on a media tour in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. Um, Give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm just looking for one thing. So it's in that. I want to make sure I got the city right. So it is Dallas, Texas, and they're going to be doing a media tour. Tickets for the Impact show will be on sale. I think they're on sale now. So we have the 26th and the 27th, two sets of tape. Well, it's going to be the Um, Lone Star Stampede. Sorry, I just want to get the name right. So we got the Lone Star Stampede, and then we get the TV taping. So it's going to take place. Do they name the? It's going to the factory in Deep Deep Ellum. I'm not sure where that is. So the factory in Deep Ellum is where it's going to be taking place. So Impact Wrestling returning to Dallas, Texas on the 26th and the 27th. So Impact Wrestling moving from city to city, very exciting. Hopefully they'll come back up to Windsor really, really soon. I miss them up here, and I really want to get to a live Impact Wrestling TV taping. So hopefully they'll be back in Windsor very, very soon. And last but not least, I mentioned earlier I was going to talk about a young talent, a new face that I would love Impact Wrestling to sign. And I want to give credit to Greg Blanton because he brought this talent to my attention. So, Greg, thank you very much. Thank you very much for bringing this talent to my attention, Greg Blanton. Really appreciate it. Mariah May. Mariah May, Greg Blanton actually, he sent me a YouTube video of Mariah May versus Lady Frost, and I watched it, and I got to tell you, Mariah May. If you're not familiar with Mariah May, she's from London. She wrestles for Rev Pro, Progress Wrestling, but she's an incredible talent. She has great potential. She's only 23 years old. She has a great character, and she has great potential. I would just love Impact Wrestling to bring Mariah May aboard. Again, just 23 years old, and she's very, very talented. She has a great upside, great potential. I think she's going to be a major star. I would love to see Impact Wrestling go after Mariah May, bring her in, and give her an opportunity in Impact Wrestling. She would come in. I think she would be a star almost immediately in Impact Wrestling. She would definitely be a future Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion. And there's new faces, like I said, with Madison Rayne leaving, opens up the door for some new faces to come in. I already mentioned Alexia Nicole. Mariah May would be fantastic as well. Mariah May against Masha Slamovich, against Giselle Shaw, against Neil Dashwood, against Jordan Grace for the Impact Wrestling Knockouts title. So there's a lot of Mariah May against Deonna Purrazzo. She would just really come in and add to that already fantastic women's roster in Impact Wrestling. So Impact Wrestling should look at Mariah May. And if you're not familiar with Mariah May, you could check out Mariah May versus Lady Frost. There's other Mariah May matches on YouTube as well. So check her out, Mariah May, Mariah May, May. I think she'll be a great fit in Impact Wrestling, be a great new face for Impact Wrestling. And once again, Greg Blanton, thank you so much for bringing her to my attention. I didn't know anything about her until this morning when you sent me that message. So again, thank you very much, Greg. But I'd love to see Impact Wrestling give Mariah May an opportunity in Impact Wrestling. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. That is it for Impact Wrestling news and notes for August 3rd, 2022. I'm watching the news. Anything breaks, I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.